Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to slip to the fence and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. He scored. What a goal. It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, Jon Crawford, along with my brother Howie.
Hey.
Here for episode number 32 of season 4. Howie, how you been this week?
Moderately neato.
Moderately neato. You used that one a couple weeks ago. You come up with a new one.
Well, it's pretty much the same.
Like bitchin' or boss.
Groovy.
Out of sight.
Like I'm greenish.
Greenish. Why is Hazelheim smiling?
Greenish.
Right. I've had a busy week. Yesterday I spent the day in the yard putting up fencing, repairing fences and, yard stuff. I'm a little sore today.
I've just been doing work stuff.
I'm not done yet. I got to put up a new gate. And then I have to put, because we're right on the water, I have to put up a little fence along the back. Something that's not too, doesn't distract from the water when I want to look at it.
So like the school fencing is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but that stuff's kind of ugly. I haven't figured out what to put there though. But I got to put something there so Rogie can run free. He needs to run free. But
pretty much going to be your only option, I think. It's just like that. I don't know what that stuff's called, but that metal fencing, like a schoolyard.
Yeah, like a hurricane fence or whatever it's called.
I don't know what it's called. I only remember getting hung up on there once, climbing over.
Well, I've been hit into it and playing street hockey a lot.
Yeah. I was hanging upside down because the bottom of my pant caught the top.
Hey!
Dangling upside down.
G.I. Joe! Another G.I. Joe PSA moment. You're hanging upside down going, I'm dead, 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 dead. So, Howie, we are into the second round now. But first, before we get into that, do you have any hockey news? I've got just this little tidbit that Darling from Chicago, goaltender, was traded to Carolina Hurricanes. Yesterday. I don't know. Let me look.
Because I know Darling, he's scheduled to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. Well, come July 1.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I had the story up and now I don't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's see. It says for a third round pick in 2017 NHL draft.
Okay.
So that's what they.
So I wonder what they'll do with them. Are they? Because I know they had Ward on the trading block.
Yeah.
Now they got Darling.
Yep.
And then I don't remember who else they had. So who's going to be the goalie they're going to protect? Come expansion draft.
I don't know. I want to see the list of all the players in the expansion draft.
Well, they're supposed to release that.
That's what I'm waiting for. So I can pick my team before they do. I want to see who
Right.
and then compare it. I think
and
we should do that.
And I was thinking too, and I don't remember if we talked about this or not, but in a way, I could kind of see how Vegas can become successful quickly
Yeah.
if players look at it as from a financial point of view, because there's no state tax.
I don't know how it works. And
So they're going to be saving quite a bit of money on their salaries by playing there. But on the same token, from my understanding, Florida doesn't have a state tax either,
they do not. No.
which we know how the Panthers are.
Well, yeah. Rogie has come to visit.
But I think that's just their, they're playing in a city that's full of geriatrics.
Right. Which we saw the crowd last week.
Yeah, but we saw too how crazy they get.
Yeah. Get a little crazy. And those goals are scored. Yeah. So then you had some a list.
Well, yeah, I was just kind of looking at who is going to be available for free agency, because now that Minnesota's done for the season.
Is this a list that you comprised just by looking around, or?
No, this is a list that's out there. It's like the top 25, but because because I think for Minnesota, I mean we're good defensively, depth wise, but I don't know again too with this expansion draft who we're going to lose.
Well, because we don't know who is protected yet, right?
Right, and that's the thing. So I think for Minnesota, I think defensively we're fairly strong. I think we still need to build offensively, and we need to have more of that veteran experience.
Well, I would think that list has to come out pretty soon because the expansion draft is in July.
Right. Well, they probably won't release it till after the Cup.
Well, you're right.
But I mean, even right now, I mean, off the bat, from what I see, Washington could end up being a very different looking team, because just for unrestricted free agents for this year, they got Oshie's going to be available, Shattenkirk's going to be available, and Justin Williams is going to be available. So there's three big names right there for them that they could potentially lose.
Right.
But you got, the other players on this list, you got, Oshie, Shattenkirk, Ben Bishop, Alexander Radulov, Martin Hansel, Vanek is on there again. I don't know if he'll even get picked up. I mean, he hasn't done anything for a while. Joe Thornton's going to be available. Brian Boyle. Patrick Marlowe's going to be available. Patrick Berglund, Ryan Miller.
Big names on there.
Yeah. Yager is going to be free again, so he could go to another team again and add to his traveling Yagers that follow him around.
Yeah.
So they could add to that. Radim Verbata is going to be available. Dwight King. Who else is on there? Johnny Aduya, Delzato, and Darling. And
Right.
so I don't know if he's going to sign with Carolina or not. But I mean, yeah, there's some big names out there already that, you know,
Yeah.
so it's a good shopping list.
Oh yeah.
The question is what's going to happen,
Right.
and will even with will Vegas draw from that?
Well, they could.
Yeah.
So that happens in July. So I would guess that, like you say, right after the Cup, we should have a list of unprotected.
Now
players.
I'm assuming because they haven't set a date for that yet, have they?
The draft?
Expansion draft.
Yeah, they did. It was like July 7th or something like that.
Now is it like the same weekend as the draft?
Hang on, let me see if I can.
Because I'm assuming they do it like that Thursday or Friday, and then they'll do a draft Saturday, Sunday.
June 20. Oh, the team selections will be announced on June 21st. Okay, wait a minute. It says the 2017 NHL expansion draft is an expansion draft that will be conducted by the National Hockey League on June 18th through the 20th. To fill the roster of the upcoming Vegas Golden Knights. The team selections will be announced on June 21st during the NHL awards ceremony at T-Mobile Arena. So this is saying June 18th through the 20th. So the Cup ends. When does the Cup end? I mean, there's not going to be much time in between the end of the Cup.
Oh, you're going to have, the end of the Cup, and then right away the expansion draft.
Right.
And then when's the draft? I would think that'd be soon after that, after the expansion draft.
Well, that could be. The NHL entry draft will begin on June 23rd and through the 24th.
So the following weekend.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so it happens real fast.
Yeah, and then the free agent market opens up July 1st. Well, July 1st.
Yeah, so a lot of things happen.
And then July 2, you got World Team Tennis season opening.
Oh yeah, we can't forget about World Team Tennis.
Because you got the World Team Tennis season on, I'm not sure exactly what day it is, but I think it's from about 9 a.m. to 5.
Whole season. I know. I wonder if there's going to be any new teams or any teams that have gone away. I wonder if they, where they're going to be next year, or will they be at all?
I don't know.
It seems like they've been around for.
I mean, we missed last year's season.
Well, I did have to sleep. I had to sleep that day.
I had to get the lawn mowed.
Yeah. I missed
Next
that
thing
season.
season's gone.
All right. So
Maybe
let's.
maybe that's why ESPN laid off all those people.
Yeah, well, that was crazy, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Did you see though? They interviewed Roddick over that.
No, they didn't.
He was, he
Roddick.
was he was really disappointed about those layoffs.
I didn't see that.
That's gonna hurt World Team Tennis
Oh
coverage.
boy. It might. All right. Let's get into the playoffs here. All right. So we are now in the second round. So just to, I don't know, did the first round hadn't finished by our last show last week, right? So-
No, it didn't.
No, didn't. So we had a couple series that had ended, but so where we are at right now, into the second round. Of course, Chicago swept by Nashville, and they moved on, and then St. Louis took Minnesota out. So that series is Nashville and St. Louis. And then Anaheim swept Calgary 4-0, and Edmonton took out the Sharks 4-2. So Edmonton and the Ducks are playing. And then over in the East, the Rangers, which I think were better than we all thought, took out Montreal 4-2, and they are going up against Ottawa, took out Boston 4-2. So that's a good series there. And then Washington, poor Toronto. They really played well. They lost that series 4-2, but they really played well.
Yeah.
And so Washington moved on, and then Pittsburgh took out Columbus 4-1. So they're playing together, Washington and Pittsburgh. So starting in the East with the Rangers and Ottawa series. Ottawa won that first game. Did you get to? Did you get to see any of these second round games?
All I've seen are just the highlights from the games, and that's pretty much it.
So Ottawa took out the Rangers. I don't know. That series is really too new to see what's going to happen. Same with the Washington-Pittsburgh series, and Pittsburgh took out Washington in that first game, which was another really good game. And I'll let you do the West, Howie, because this one is has been really exciting. I'm really excited about what's happening in the West.
In the West right now, yeah, you got Nashville and St. Louis with that series now tied up 1-1.
Yeah, great series.
I think this one's probably going to get pushed to 7. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
But in the Pacific is the one that I'm very excited about and very happy with. Right now, you have Edmonton playing Anaheim, with Edmonton now leading 2-0, going back to Edmonton now.
Yeah. Very exciting.
And I hope they're pulling the brooms out in Edmonton.
I know.
To get these damn Ducks. So right now, I mean, with who's left, I want to see Edmonton and Ottawa to go.
I kind of like that too. I kind of like Nashville too, though. I wouldn't mind seeing Nashville. But I think Edmonton, they're really exciting to watch right now. But I like Edmonton, and
Yeah, I gave up on St. Louis. The last couple of years, I've been on that little St. Louis train, but every year they just like let you down. And I think they're going to do it again this year in round 2.
I don't know. I don't know, Howie. I think, like you say, I think that series may be pushed to
It may,
7
but I think
games.
Nashville's going to end up coming out.
I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me.
But yeah, I'm pulling for Ottawa and Edmonton at this point right now. So if you're making your picks, go against that.
There you go. So it'll be, yeah.
You're probably going to win.
It'll be the Pittsburgh and the Ducks, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So there you have it. Wow.
So yeah, I'm very happy though with the Edmonton and Anaheim results so far.
Oh, me too. And they've been good games. I think the West games have been more exciting. So for game 2s in the East, they happen today.
Yes.
Rangers at Ottawa at 3 p.m. Eastern, and the Capitals Pittsburgh at Washington tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Both of those.
And both those games are on regular national television, NBC.
Yes, they are both on.
I'll be able to at least watch the Senators game, so that's good.
Yeah, so that'll be good. So.
And I did see, I did look up the World Team Tennis season this year.
Mm-hmm.
Runs from July 16th to August 2nd, so about 3 weeks.
Wow.
And the championship game is on the 5th.
Wow.
So, don't
What, they have like an all-star break in between there to
yeah,
or something?
I don't know.
All-star weekend?
So don't plan your family vacation during that time period.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss that exciting action.
That's right. But we'll be on top of it. Unless we are in our time machine again. We're going to have to figure out what to do. We could go back in time to like one of the first World Team Tennis seasons.
Yeah, go to a LA Streams game.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you figured out that time machine yet on how to pinpoint dates? Or did you just go and then we end up just where we end up?
Getting there.
Oh, okay.
Getting there. I think I got to spend a little more money and get some actual name brand tinfoil instead of just like the generic brand.
Yeah, just tin foil.
The Reynolds is more sturdy and pliable.
Oh, okay.
The generic stuff, you remember, it kind of tears a little easier.
Oh, yeah. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up here, Howie. Thank you all for listening and watching the podcast. You can go out and watch some of our other older podcasts on our webpage on the podcast page at www.thepuckdropshare.com. Send us a like on Facebook and send us a tweet on Twitter. We're also on Instagram and Pinterest. Send us an email at jonandhowie@thepuckdropshare.com. And we will see you next week. Don't forget about the games tonight, game 2s, and we'll see you next week. With that, we bid you all adieu.
Why?